Welcome back, fellow comrades. Victus here. Here we are in American Civil War mod, brothers versus brothers, and we just finished the Confederation. The Confederation is now destroyed, but Mexico has been divided in two different factions. The factions of the imperialists, which is the Empire of Mexico, and the Republic of Mexico. And now this is affecting us as a nation. The United States has lost San Antonio and Santa Fe, New Mexico. Obviously, the Union, or more likely United States, is not going to allow the imperialists to get further into the territory of the Mexicans. So the Union is going to help the Republic of Mexico to regain its capital that it's now taken by the imperialists. And by doing so, we're going to get our territories back that we have gained in the Mexican Wars before the Civil War. We are going to participate into that conflict and help the Republic to make a more Republican and democratic America. And by America, I mean the whole continent. So the first thing I'm going to do is to give some presents to the Republic of Mexico. By doing this, I'm going to show them that we, the United States, are going to support their faction. So I'm going to open negotiations with President Benito Juarez, and I'm going to give them present a state gift, and we're going to send a couple of horses to this guy. Now, what we are going to do next is to attack the Mexican Empire. But before doing that, we need to prepare. We just fought a civil war. The people is a little bit exhausted, but we have an army here that is very strong, commanded by Ambrose Burnside. So what I'm going to do is to send a couple of units here that are going to be useful for our commander here that is going to attack in a few moments San Antonio and recapture San Antonio. I'm going to send here. I'm thinking about artillery horses or 12 pounders or 14 pounders James rifle. Now this one is quite different. I think I'm going to send definitely the how much space do I have for? So I'm going to be sending a couple of these and these two. I'm going to be sending these guys here into Fort Blockhouse. And let's see what we can get here. Here we are in a dire situation. Here we have steam-powered factory. We have a little bit of tobacco here. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, we're going to wait here. Obviously, there's a lot of problems here because we just captured here. So the word has been sent, and we're going to wait a few turns here so that things can get a little bit better in this area. And of course, we're going to repair our navy because we have to be ready to attack the imperialist Mexican navy. And then this area here is going to be appeased in a few turns. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to take from these guys just because we're going to use these troops as an invasion force. So let me use the American Suaves, the best unit that we have, perhaps this one. This is Wisconsin Volunteers, and these are American Suaves, 588, and these are 587. So I'm going to prefer the American Suaves that are they are wearing these fanciful coat, which are very, very nice. They use Lawrence rifle, so we're going to use these guys for the invasion. And let me see, we have engineers here. Now these engineers are very strong. They have 35 accuracy. If the Pennsylvania Infantry Regiment has a lot of accuracy. 55, look at this. 55, 56. So far the Pennsylvania units are showing me a lot of accuracy here. So I think that I'm going to take Pennsylvania Infantry Regiment and the Bucktails as well. What is this? These are the Brooklyn Red-Legged. And yeah, so let me see in comparison with these guys. 35, they have the Illinois Volunteers. So I'm going to take the Illinois Volunteers for the invasion. Okay, I'm going to form an army for the invasion. I'm going to use pretty much Marine Corps. Of course, the Commander Sheridan and the horses as well. I'm going to take these Wisconsin Volunteers, could be useful. Then I can see that these are very weak. These are actually weak in terms of accuracy. These are Union conscripts. So yeah. From here I'm going to take interesting stuff. I'm going to take definitely from here I think I can take Wisconsin Volunteers as well. And from here I'll take Union 72nd Pennsylvania Baxter's Fire Suaves. This is going to be one. The Bucktails as well. We are going to take the Bucktails over there. Union Regular Infantry. A couple of these guys. Here we have the Brooklyn Red-Legged Devils. I think they are going to work just fine with the Bucktails here. And Pennsylvania Irish Volunteers and the Suaves as well. As I mentioned before, these guys, the Infantry Regiment of Pennsylvania, is going to be as well very useful. So let's send these guys here. Now, let's see what else do we need for the invasion. We need a couple more of troops. It could be either cavalry or we could send a couple of... If we use cavalry, we have to our disposal dragoons. I think it's going to be cavalry. Now let's remember that here we don't have any artillery. We have cavalry already, so we're going to take 12 pounders. The 12 pounders are going to be just fine. Okay, beautiful. So with these, we're going to be ready for the invasion. It's going to be commanded by Philip Sheridan, the invasion of Mexico. And yeah, of course, we see here more troops that can be useful. So I'm going to move these guys to the south into the frontier. That is going to be covering the frontier here, I believe. It's going to be better. So far so good. So we're not going to begin the fight because we need to wait and stabilize this area. So to do that, we're going to just end the turn. Perfect. So now let's continue these guys down here. Let's see how is the situation going on here. We're going to... Okay, here we're going to build a state house. Let's put these guys here. Here we're going to put the state militia. State militia is going to be useful here. Let's see what's the situation here. Let's exempt this from taxes. Here, there's going to be a rebellion here, no matter how much troops do we put inside. So let me see, we have here 3-inch ordnance rifles. We have conscripts and state militia. Actually, just state militia, which is good. Union Mounted Infantry, 1 regiment of Union Mounted Infantry. I'm going to send another one. This one. It's not bad. And with these troops, which is Union Regular Infantry, and of course the commander. Where's the commander here? Gonna try to find the actual commander here, John Bulford. I'm going to send John Bulford north, because here, this guy here is going to get there, which is Chamberlain. So Bulford is going to be commanding the army that is going to be acting as police enforcement here. So when these guys rebel, these secessionists, well, they are actually Confederates, but people that believe in the Confederation that are very angry with us. We're going to use this commander as the... Actually, this is not the portrait as I mentioned before. We already know that. They just have here, in this card, in the actual card, but they're using this portrait of Empire. So, never mind. We are going to continue here, and let's send again a little bit of incentivation to the Republic of Mexico to not do any harm to us. So I'm going to present again another state gift. This time I'm going to send them finest from China. Now, the Mexican Republic is unfriendly as well. Again, let's wait here. Oh, they are having here a lot of problems here in the rebellion, with this rebellion. It's going to be we're going to be lucky if this rebellion manages to defeat the imperialists, but I don't think so. No, of course not. They're really going to follow those guys. And then this place is having as well problems. Now these rebels represent the American people that feel oppressed by the imperialists. Of course, people here are breaking things because we still have people that is not content with our rule. So let's send this guy here. Little by little, this is going to work out. Just throw this away. Actually, let's just fix this. And let's send this guy here, which is going to be commanding this. if these guys take this, it's going to be a good idea to start moving my troops into here. So that way we're going to be able to retake this without commencing the war with the imperialists of Mexico. So there we are. And let me see if this navy is ready. Yeah, it's more than ready. So I'm going to send a scout. The scout is going to be the first-rate steam frigate here. Actually, I'm going to use the sail frigate to scout the area here. This way, these guys are going to tell us, are going to bring us intel on the situation here in Veracruz. Okay, so there we are. Very, very nice. In the meantime, we're going to move these guys, this navy, into here. So this way we're going to be able to use this fleet for our invasion. Let's pull these guys down. So let's wait and see what happens here. Are we fixing here? Let's do it. Okay, here I'm going to throw another state house. It's not bad. It's not always... It's always good, actually. So let's end the turn here. The Mexican Empire comes and they want trade agreement. They want Iowa and Minnesota. Okay, now this is good because this is going to give an excuse to begin the fights. So now they are demanding things from us, obviously, because they believe that they deserve the territories that we gained to the Republic of Mexico. Actually, the Mexican War was actually the situation about Texas was with the Mexican Republic, not with the imperialists. And as I said, now these guys have taken San Antonio, so we can go straight to here and retake San Antonio. So let's do just that. Hello, friends. Would you surrender? We are friends, actually, so let's do it. So now we have this. We're going to fix this, and we're going to fix our army. And with these guys, we're going to go here and deal with this situation. I think these guys were the guys that rebelled from here. Okay. We're doing very good. So let's pull these guys here. And the ships here, we're going to load this army. Then send them here. And let's continue scouting here. Let's see what the Mexicans have over here. They have an army here, Mexican Empire Army. They have French Legion, so the French are helping the Mexicans. And that is something that I don't like. Let's see here. Let's have a look at this area and see what they are up to. There's nothing here. Okay. So as of right now, we know that France is helping the Mexicans. These guys are at war with Britain and are allies of Netherlands. So we're going to begin with Spain. We are going to open negotiations, and we're going to let me see what we can do with them. We're going to offer them payment, a very good amount of payment, 10 grand, because we are going to request military access, 10 turns and 10 turns. What do you say? These perhaps could make them go around here and try to attack the Mexican Empire. So that we can establish here a nice place to, a nice base here in Cuba, so we can then invade Mexico. I think I'm going to invade Mexico through here. It's going to be better. Perfect. So now let's end the turn. There they go. So the natives here in this area are raiding our farms. Okay, let's see here. We're going to go and attack them here. Let's continue the march here and let's unload our troops here. And let's move this guy here because we have enough intel. Okay. So I think that right now I can offer enough money for the Mexican Republic and buy this. I believe so. So let's try. Let's go with the Mexican Republic. And let's request the region that we need. And let me pay them a sum of, I think, 50,000 is going to be more than enough. Interesting, they cannot agree with this. Okay, let me offer you a little bit more. I'm gonna offer you 80,000. 80 grand for Mr. Benito Juarez. I think it's more than enough. They want military alliance and military access for 10 turns. You know what? I'm going to give you military access for 10 turns. And I'm going to offer something around 80,000. I'm gonna give them the 100,000. Why not? 100,000 is going to be good. And after that, if they don't accept, well, I'm pretty sure that they are going to accept when I give them back the capital. So either way, I'm going to offer this, and you're going to give me this. And I'm going to give you military access, actually. to offer access of turns without demanding access. No, they don't want. So there are not going to be any negotiations. Okay, let's go ahead and attack these guys. These are pretty much natives.
Our nation rules the sea. Under sail. Orders, Captain. Set sail. Jump to it and look like...
They are setting sail, actually. They are a little bit drunk, I believe. So let's end the turn. Okay, the invasion is approaching. There they go, they are raiding the area. So the things are going to be stabilized here. Now, actually, you know what? I'm going to send these guys back here and let them roam here. So that way, the situation is going to be more stable here in terms of rebellion. And as of right now, I believe that we are ready to go for the invasion. So we're going to load Mr. Sheridan here. Actually, yeah, I'm not afraid of them because I'm pretty sure they don't have any ships. And yeah, I'm going to move them here. And now we're going to send a message to imperialist Mexico and we're going to declare war on them. We're going to fight here. So the first thing is going to that we are going to move through here. We're going to move into the breach here, and yeah, pretty sure we're going to be able to invade from both sides, and we're going to terminate the imperialists. So let's send them Mexican Empire, open negotiations, and well, basically is going to be a become protector, number one, become protector threat to them. They're going to say no, and because of these, we're going to declare war. They have allies. Hopefully, yeah, they were joined by their puppets, actually. So let's move here and approach here. I'm going to talk with the Republicans. You know, guys, you didn't have to fight with me. We can clearly deal with this situation. I can give you military access for 10 turns. I can give you a peace treaty, and of course I can pay you. I'm going to pay you 30 grand. So you can be very, very grateful that we're going to liberate your capital from those imperialists. There you go. They accepted. We're in good relation with them. Never mind. So now we're going to invade here. Eventually, we're going to invade through here. Now let's send these guys here. And with this force, I think it's going to be more than enough for the glory of the Republicans. For the glory of the Republic of Mexico, actually. Oh, they are going to bypass me. Oh no, they are running away. That's good. A military alliance now. Let me tell you something. I'm going to offer you a single payment, and you're going to give me diamond formation. You know what? You're going to give me something else. You're going to give me fire. Oh, this one is good. Okay, they accepted. So we bought a technology from the Spaniards. So there's another raid over our territories here. And yeah, still waiting for these to stabilize. And then the only thing that is left is to move this army here into imperialist territory down here. And we have spotted the army that is running away from us, commanded by these imperial regulars, imperial cavalry, and they have an Austrian legion. So the Austrians and French have something to do with this imperialist Mexico. Indeed. Okay, let's block this. Oh wait, we're going to block Mexican Empire with Netherlands, IT, and the Bolivarian Republic. They have a lot of businesses with the Netherlands. Okay, so let's disembark. And let's take our army down to the capital. And let's finish this, guys. Let's finish this, guys, in the next turn. We're going to have a fierce battle here. And we're going to destroy this imperialist stuff that is happening here in Mexico. So let's end the turn. Oh, for one moment I thought that they were ready to fight. What are they doing? They are trying to get another land, another piece of land. Oh, they are going to reach there. Interesting. Interesting. So we don't have any chance here. Yeah, sure. They are going to stop our raid. Okay, something tells me that this is going to be a long operation here. Republicans moving through. Oh, here they go.
We rule the way.
So that's it. Okay, we lost San Antonio. Now let's get on with it. And we're going to send these guys here. So then we have a force that can help us to deal with any counterattack. Let's fix this. And there we go. Let's raid here. I think I'm going to raid here.
I cannot do that. There's a wall.
Yeah, we're going to raid. And let's have a look at this. Everything is going on well. Let's build here a state capital in Midland, West Texas. There we go, and let's deal with this army here. So we're about to start the fight here. We're going to deal with this army here with some imperial regulars, imperial anti-guerrillas, and anti-guerrillas here, more imperial cavalry. This is going to be very exciting because the French and Austrians, they are helping this imperial regime, and we're not going to allow this, as you can already see. We're going to condemn any imperialistic form of government that is going to be supported by any country from the exterior of America, and more likely if that country is a European country, because that means that the Europeans are going to try to reestablish their control over America, which is completely under the jurisdiction of the United States. We are marching into San Antonio because we are going to take this back from the Mexicans, and we are about to get a fight with this army here. And we are obviously raiding their trade with Haiti, Netherlands, and the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. So let's go ahead, and we can see here a Mexican Republic army that apparently is visiting the imperialists and perhaps is a scout regiment that is trying to see what is happening here. So we're going to send Mr. Philip Sheridan and attack this army down here.
For home and for the prize.
Let's get on with it. We're going to have fun. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, first, I'm going to take the cavalry here. I'm going to form them here, and Mr. Sheridan is going to be put back in here. That way he can have a complete line of sight over the situation. We have a lot of troops here, so let's see what we can do. I'm going to take... This is the Union Wisconsin Volunteers, which are very, very good with morale and defense. I think I'm going to take Wisconsin Volunteers and as well this guy here, which is the 21st Regiment of the Union. And it's the 72nd Pennsylvania Baxter Fire Suaves. And we have the United States Marine Corps. And we're going to take as well here the other Pennsylvania Booktails with the other Marine Corps. So we're going to put these guys here, and the rest of the army that is located over here. These guys here. I'm going to put them here with these guys. So let's move these guys here. Okay, where are they? According to the radar map, they are somewhere over here. Okay, so we're going to move our troops here. To start moving and reach that position. And of course, I think I'm going to move the artillery is going to be useful. So let's move the artillery into here. Let's have a look at these guys here. So here we see the Pennsylvanian Suaves. They have a distinctive coatee here. Here we see the guys with the white trousers are the Marine Corps. And here we have the Bucktails. Over here we have the Wisconsin Volunteers. with a distinctive hat. And here, apparently, we have more Wisconsin volunteers. Okay, let's see. Let's take the Dragoon Regiment of Beaufort's cavalry. I'm going to send cavalry on both sides, both flanks. And let's see what we can get. There we go. Now, there you are. Here we see the imperialists getting ready. So here we see imperialist anti-guerrillas. Here we see an imperial cavalry of the Mexicans. And here we see the actual regulars of the Mexicans. These are Mexican regulars. Okay, let's get in here with the cavalry. Here into position. Now let's move the artillery in a place where we can shoot. I think here we're going to get a very advantaged position, but it's going to be difficult to move into this terrain. However, I'm going to try to do that. And let's move the dragoons here. Where are the other dragoons here? Here. Now let's remember that these dragoons are very veterans for the Civil War. Let's move here. I'm going to dismount the dragoons here. Now let's send our dragoons here. Union dragoons getting ready to attack the Mexicans here. I've heard the trumpet of charge. Apparently everything is okay. Let's move here. Okay, move. Let's go. Going to attack these guys here. There they go. Fight begins. Shoot at the standard troops here. Okay, let's take these guys. Now look at these guys. They're charging us. Let's defend ourselves here. Here's battle here. Here we go. Let's go and save the day here. Okay, there you go. Now it's time to mount. No, I think I'm not going to mount. I'm going to appear here. So apparently we're going to defeat the Mexicans before the main attack begins. Here we go. Shoot at them. Okay, they want to fight. There we go. Let's shoot at them. Okay, let's mount. These guys regain their morale. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the Marines. I would like to take these United States. Now these are the bucktails. They're using Sharpie's rifle of 1853, and these guys are the this is here. Or the Marine Corps. Okay, let's move the Marine Corps here. Pennsylvania Suaves are starting to shoot. Let's put these brave Marines here. Now let's see the perspective of the Mexican imperialists. There they are. And here we have the Marines coming in. Try to get them into position. Now this movement that you can see that is kind of slow motion is apparently something from the mod, because troops move like this in this mod sometimes. Okay, it should have been. Let's go, Marines. Shoot at the Marines. There they go. Shoot! What are you waiting for? There they go. Now the Mexicans, imperialists, are running away. We're gonna sing these guys, hunting them. There we go. So the battle's over. See the map. So according to the battle results, we lost 100 men, 100 brave men that are fighting against imperialism, and they lost all their troops. It's a little bit annoying to see that these guys managed to run away. I'm pretty sure they are the irregulars. So now we're going to advance into these woods slightly here and start raiding them. We're going to get a little bit of replenishment here. We're going to suppose that the replenishment are coming from these ships over here that are blockading Veracruz. So there we are. Now let's get back our territories here. Let's demand surrender. They refused. The area is ours. We're going to send Mr. Beaufort here with his veterans here. These are regular line infantry, of course. We're going to fix the military governor's encampment and declare Texas again into the Union. So let's move straight into the breach. Let's get our replenishment from Texas. Here we got here some replenishments, I believe. Okay. Okay, let's see what about the public order. We're good. The Mexicans have disappeared from this area. Now we're going to wait another turn to take these guys down. We're going to fight mostly with the Europeans here. So let's stop the blockade here. Let's scout for the stragglers here. They are nowhere to be seen. So the reason I'm going to move my fleet is because I want them to reopen trade here. That way, by regaining again the flow of trade, this route is going to start getting supplies and we're going to be able to actually do damage here. Peace treaty? No. No peace treaty with you. Okay, now it's time. Oh, they didn't fix that. Okay, so let's go and let me see, they're getting devastation by armies 1%. Let's get the reinforcements here. They're really having problems in New Mexico. The tribes are getting mad. Okay. So here we got our reinforcements. Okay, that's it. Let's go here. So we are back after the crash to Vestop that happened here. Apparently it cannot handle a lot of armies such as these, and because of that we're going to attack and auto-resolve and liberate the Americas again from imperialistic designs. Okay, so now we're going to exchange our territory here with the Mexican Republic. We're going to request a trade agreement. We're going to give them this region. We're going to ask for this one. And of course we're going to pay them a beautiful amount of money, so our nations can thrive on democracy. And I believe that with this, Abraham Lincoln and President Benito Juarez are going to sign a beautiful peace treaty. Okay, so we continue in exchange of these things on military lines. Okay, military lines, and then, okay, let's give them I'm not demanding this. I'm basically trying to get my region back. Okay, so I can go ahead and give them a lot more from what they want. So here we are still within negotiations, and let's offer them this. Let's add here still they don't want. This is a difficult situation. So this is going to be a little bit of a tough situation. Now let me see. Let's first give them this region. Yeah, of course. And finally, again, we are going to open request trade agreement. We're going to do an alliance. And we're going to ask for this region in exchange of payment. Okay, they demand this for a military alliance. And now, I believe we can exchange the region for money. $100,000. I think it's going to be more than enough. Hopefully. Because this AI is very, very stubborn. Okay, take it. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Be my guest. They demand upper Texas and Kansas territory in exchange of military access for 20 turns and a single payment of these amount of Look, I'm not here. Okay, let me give you 20 turns access here. Let me see. I want this. And I'll give you 20 turns. Okay, I think we're going to have to fight with them. And we will have to force them to give us the territories that belong to us. So definitely what we're going to do is to hold these guys up, and we will have to attack them. Trade agreement with the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela with demands. No, we don't want anything that has something to do with demands. Okay, so let's take our territories by force. Yeah, eventually we have to resupply these guys. Okay, let me see. This is going to be the last opportunity that I give them to return our territory. Okay, I would like this territory, and I will give you this. You do not agree with such terms? Okay, enough. More imperialists are going to take the Republic of Mexico. And here we are again with the same stuff, but this time we know better. We are not going to help them anymore. That's their problem. In this moment we're going to cancel the alliance. Fair word to them. Let's send these guys here. And we're going to speak with the Grenadine Confederation, request peace with trade agreement. Okay, request peace, trade agreement, and payment. Request peace, trade agreements, alliance. What do you say? No, they are definitely willing to fight with us. So we're going to send our troops here. And that way we're going to be sure that these guys don't attack us here. Oh, thankfully these guys just damaged this army in Santa Fe, New Mexico, so we can go straight here, ask for surrender. They don't want. We're going to defeat them very quickly. The campaign has been won. You have successfully completed your campaign goals. Maintain this conquest until the allotted time, and victory will be yours. So, we have managed to win this campaign on the mod American Civil War, Brothers versus Brothers. This mod was very, very interesting. I really enjoyed the mod. We have a lot of options that are out of the scope from what we are used in Empire Total War. That is for sure. Even though this mod is not in actuality being continued, it is eventually something that we have to check for those that are waning a Victorian era official Total War announcement. This is a very, very nice place to have a little bit of fun. So as always, I thank you for watching, and don't forget to give a like, subscribe to my channel. Now you're going to be very happy right now because I have brought a very unique unit that you are going to find within the Confederates in this mod. You're going to be very surprised on what I have found here, and this is one of the most interesting units that I have seen in a mod, and this is of course the Confederate Undead. You can see this card. They have these stats. They have a melee attack of 12 and a defense of 40 and a morale of 99. This is pretty awesome indeed. These are the undead. As you can see, these are zombies. So now I'm going to send the zombies to attack the Confederate troops that are marching here. And we're going to have a beautiful march here. The march of the Confederate zombies. Charge of the zombies. So this charge, I am going to say this was Victus. See you in the next one.